Okay, Quest Squad, we are planning our next mission. Pretty sure Sloane and Dane are gonna end up together, which is gonna be really interesting because they both blame him for Liam's death. Zayden's back to Navarre post-channeling, and we have a problem. The gold flecks in his eyes that Violet references all the time are no longer gold, they're amber. They did not go back to gold. We're running out of time, so Violet decides that we need to alter the plans, which I think is also treason, because it's going against the Scenarium's orders, but instead of coming back to Navarre between every mission, they're just gonna go island to island to island to island to island, which is actually way more efficient. Like, the way the Scenarium wanted them to do it was just dumb. Someone straight up channels from the ground during sparring and Professor Carr just executes them. Now we're at chapter 29 and I still don't trust Mira. Like, she's being weird, she's disappearing again. And thank gods we get to get rid of Halden because Arik has revealed who he is, where he's been, and he's replacing Halden. And thank the gods because Halden's a dumbass. And like has truly proven that he does not know his brother at all. Because in searching for Arik, they've been going to brothels and bars, places that Halden would go. Mira went to see their grandma, and I think maybe that explains her acting so sus. And it's their dad's mom who they stopped seeing whenever Violet was a toddler. Anyway, so we're camping on this isle, and whenever we wake up, there are soldiers above them trying to kill them. Chapter 30, I'm not gonna lie and tell you it was very engaging. It was basically just a description of the isle. But the takeaway is they get to a temple where the attendants all have silver hair, and there's a girl, a very young girl, who has half silver hair like Violet. In chapter 31, in order to win an audience with this queen, their finest warrior needs to fight the queen's finest warrior, which would be Zayden versus some big guy. Somehow Dane also gets roped into this with his own fight. The priestess picking them out references Violet's hair, says she was dedicated to the goddess Dune, and says something about did she choose her own path or was it chosen for her? Violet's like, huh. I'm like, huh. Then Violet gets roped into fighting too, and it's best 2 out of 3. Chapter 32, all of these challenges are going on simultaneously. Dane gets knocked out. Violet has her opponent pinned, but Zayden's about to get his throat cut, so she throws a dagger and hits his opponent in the shoulder. Saves his life, but now Violet's full of rage and somehow channels lightning even though there's no magic here. Her challenger's like, ooh, I'm gonna yield. Her challenger happens to be the queen that they are fighting to win an audience with. Good thing she didn't kill her. And look, I don't know why, but Violet seems to have magic on these isles when other people don't. Like, she doesn't fully have magic, but she just yielded lightning. She can speak mind to mind with her dragons when no one else can. And I would also like to say that I have not been a fan of Rebecca's battle scenes. This one, so well done. So engaging. And now the queen agrees to help them if they can have 12 dragon eggs. And I don't see that happening. Chapter 33, Zayden's mother. That's all. On chapter 34, after Zayden's mom left him, when he was 10 years old, she moved to this isle. I'm guessing she's from here. She married some guy here who is a part of the government. They're not gonna go stay at her house. There were all these references to Zayden being an only child, and I was like, too many references. Missing mother. There are definitely other siblings. Turns out he has 2 half-brothers. And so far he has made no attempt to get to know them. They're still on this island. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but like, this man needs some family. His mom wants to have dinner with him, and he's like, she abandoned me on my 10th birthday when I went to bed after feeding me chocolate cake.